Hi children, today we are going to learn the comparing quantities using proportions 8th class chapter in that exercise number 5.2. In this we are going to be discuss from question number 9 to question number 16. Already we have done part 1 of this exercise. There we have already discussed about question number 1 to question number 8. Now we'll go for the remaining question of this exercise 5.2, that is question number 9. First one is question number 9, that is a table was sold for rupees 2142. A table was sold for, that is 2142, and it was gain of 5%. What is the price should be sold to get a gain 10%? A table was sold for rupees gain of 5%, is gaining of 5% on a table sold. Then what should be the profit you have to get to sold? The profit of 10%. So see that we'll find out first. A table was sold, selling price of a table, the selling price of a table, the selling price of a table is equal to rupees 2142. Okay, 2142. At this selling price, this is the selling price of a table, and it was gaining. That means you want a gain. That means you got a profit on it. How much profit you got? Only 5% of profit. You got only 5% profit. So gain percentage or profit percentage. Gain percentage or profit percentage equal to only 5%. So here selling price is given, then profit percentage is given. First of all, we should know that what is the cost price of the table. అది ఎంత కొనుక్కున్నాడో తెలియాలి ఫస్ట్. So we know the selling price of the table. Selling price of the table is 2142. But what is the original cost price of the table? Okay, this percentage, if you this 5% if you remove, you will get a cost price. So we have a formula of cost price of a table. Cost price of a table. The cost price of a table CP equal to find out the cost price of table, we have a formula, no? See, 100 plus profit percentage into selling price. This is the formula to find out the cost price. So here 100 plus profit percentage is 5. Profit percentage is 5 into selling price, which is 2142. So 100 by 105 here. 100 by 105 into rupees 2142. Here 5 20s are 5, 21s are. In the 21 table it possible. 21 ones are 21, and 4 is will not possible in 21 table. 4 is not possible in 21 table. So 21 zeros are 0. That means 4 left now. That 4 becomes 42. 21 twos are 42. Now it is 20 into 102 rupees. Okay, then it will be rupees 1 0 here, 2 twos are 4, 2 zeros are 0, and 2 ones are 2. That will be 2040 rupees. This is the cost price of the table. This is the cost price. This is the cost price of the table. The cost price of the table is 2040 rupees. Then this 2040 rupees, you want to get a 10% profit on it. You want to get 10% profit on this now. Actually, he sold it for 2142. He got a 5% profit. But he need 10,000 profit on this. Now, originally we know that what is the cost price. ఇది 5% profit తో నమ్మితే ఇంత వచ్చింది. 5% profit తో నమ్మితే ఇంత వచ్చింది. కానీ యాక్చువల్గా ఎంత కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ దాన్ని ఒరిజినల్ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఎంత 2040 రూపీస్. దీన్ని 10% ప్రాఫిట్ తో నమ్మాలి. సో వాట్ ఇస్ ద ప్రాఫిట్ ప్రైస్? Profit equal to 10%. You need a 10% of profit on this table. So let us find out at what price they have to sell it. Therefore, selling price. Selling price. The selling price of the table equal. Selling price formula, that is 100 by 100 plus profit percentage by 100 into cost price. See. Now we do it. 100 by 100%, 100 plus 10% equal. Sorry. 100 plus 10 percentage. 100 plus 10 by 100 into this cost price is 2040. That means see here 100 plus 10, 110 by 100 into rupees 2040. 1010 get cancel. Here 1010 get cancel. 11 into rupees 204. 11 4 is 44. 4 carry. 11 0 is 0 plus 4 4. 11 2 is 22. That means if you want to get 10% profit, you have to sell it for 2244 rupees. You have to sell it for 2244 rupees. So this is what? If you sold it for 5% of profit, you will get this. The actual cost price of the table is 2040 rupees. On this you need 10% profit. So we can go for this one. Or not 10% of 2040. If you do it also, you will get the same thing. 10,000 of 2040 rupees. That is 204 rupees. The 204 if you add for this, finish. 2040 plus 204. 4 4 2 2. Yes. 2244 you will get. Yes. And దీనికి 10% of 2040. 10% of 2040 is 204. ఆ 204 ని ఈ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ కలిపిస్తే that profit plus cost price will be equal to selling price. అప్పుడు మీకు సేమ్ అమౌంట్ వస్తుంది. లేకుంటే ఇలా చేయాలి. ఎలా చేసినా మీకు సేమ్. See the cost price formula, selling price formula, when profit percentage is given. ఈ formulas 4 formulas చెప్పాను. All formulas I have given 30 formulas. That all 30 formulas you should be perfect. Then only you can do this all questions. The question number 10 there. You go for a question number 10. I'm getting a setting. So let me put a fan. Yes. Yes. Now this is 10th one. Gopi sold a watch to Ibrahim. Gopi sold a watch to Ibrahim at 12% gain. Gopi sold a watch to Ibrahim. Gopi sold a watch to Ibrahim at what percentage? At 12% of profit. Okay, at 12%. At 12% profit. At 12% of profit, nothing but a gain. And Ibrahim sold to John. And this Ibrahim sold it to John at 5% of loss. At 5% of loss. ఏం చేశాడు? గోపి ఒక వాచ్ ని ఇబ్రాహిం కమ్మాడు 12% ఆఫ్ ప్రాఫిట్ తో. సో ఇబ్రాహిం దాన్ని మళ్ళీ జాన్ కమ్మాడు 5% ఆఫ్ లాస్ తో. సో నా ఇఫ్ జాన్ పేడ్, జాన్ ఎంత కొనుక్కున్నాడు? జాన్ పేడ్ rupees 1330. Johnny paid 1330 rupees. So find how much did Gopi sold it. For how much did Gopi sold it? Mari Gopi enta kammi untadu. Now John is paid, that is 1330 rupees on this. Then find out that how much amount Gopi sold it. Then Gopi's sold price is equal to selling price. Now Gopi's selling price is equal to, simple children, here I use a formula like See what I will use, the principal that John paid amount this much into 1330 rupees into, when Gopi got a profit, no, so 1 place 12 by 100 got profit into, here Ibrahim got loss, no, so 1 minus 5 by 100, you can do this. So not like this, sorry, not like this, we have to go for reverse of it. So this selling price you have to do it. Okay, then 100 by yes, we have to do it. 100 by 100 plus profit percentage into 100 by 100 minus loss percentage. This you have to do it. So if you do it, 1330 into 100 by 100 plus is how much profit? 2% into 100 by 100 minus 5% of loss, that is equal to rupees 1330 into 100 by 112 into here 100 by 95. Then by cancelling this all, take a sign, so 1250 rupees you will get. That means the Gopi's selling price is 1250 rupees. The Gopi's selling price is here 1250 rupees. This will be actual selling price of the Gopi. Then we go for next question, that is 11th question. The question number 11. Now we go for 11th question, that is, yes, Madhu and Kavita purchased a new house. Madhu and Kavita purchased a new house for rupees 3,20,000 rupees. Due to some economical problem, they sold it for house 2,80,000 only. Then the loss occurred. The loss occurred in the sense how much loss they got it, and what is the loss percentage. Very simple question. 11th question. See, the cost price of the house. Okay, Madhu and Kavita purchased a new house. No, the cost price of the house. The cost price of the house. What will be the cost price of the house? CP. Cost price equal to rupees 3,20,000. 3,20,000. And due to some economical problem, they sold it. No, then the selling price of the house. The selling price of the house SP equal to rupees 2,80,000. 2,80,000. That means he purchased for 3,20,000 and sold it for 2,80,000 only. That means they got loss. No, the first one is loss. The loss incurred is equal to how much loss they got? Cost price minus selling price. Cost price minus selling price, CP minus SP, that is rupees 3,20,000 minus rupees 2,80,000. That means rupees 40,000 they got a loss. Rupees 40,000 they got loss. Then what we have to find out? Loss percentage. The loss percentage equal to loss by cost price into 100. The loss they got 40,000 by cost price is 3,20,000 into 100. See here 4 zeros and these 4 zeros are cancelled. Then here it is 32. 4 ones are 4 8s are 32. Here 4 2s are 8. 4 2s are 8. 2 left. 4 5s are. Then here 2 ones are to 12.5 that means loss percent is 12.5%. The loss equal to 12.5, therefore loss equal to 12.5% or loss percentage equal to 12.5. You can write loss percentage equal to 12.5 or loss equal to 12.5%. So this is very simple question. This was completed. Now we can go for 12th one. Question number 12. This also, the question number 12 also will be most probably will be like this only. Just see, a pre-owned car showroom, owner brought a second-hand car for rupees 1,50,000 and he spent 20,000 rupees on repairs and painting. Then sold it for 2 lakhs rupees. Find whether he gets a profit or loss. If so, what percentage? So, a pre-owned car owner, what do? You'll be having some car traders like who do the business on the selling and purchasing of a cars. He purchased one car for 1,50,000 and he spent 20,000 more rupees for repairs and paintings on it. That means he will be purchasing, the expenses also will be added into the cost price. The cost price is actually 1,50,000 of car. Again 20,000 is expenses. So the cost price of car will be 1,70,000 rupees. Then he sold it for 2 lakhs rupees. 1,70,000 rupees purchasing cost price and selling price is 2 lakhs rupees. That means he got a profit, that is 30,000 rupees. Then 30,000 at what percentage? We have to find out the percentage of the profit. That means question number 12. The total cost price of the total cost price of the car equal to rupees 1,50,000 plus rupees 20,000 expenses. So it becomes rupees 1,70,000. 1,70,000. The cost price, total cost price is 1,70,000. Then the selling price of the car, the selling price of the car, the selling price of the car, that is SP, is equal to rupees 2 lakhs. The selling price of the car is 2 lakhs. Then they are in profit, no? How much profit they got? Profit. The profit equal to, how much profit they got? See, selling price minus cost price. Selling price minus cost price, SP minus CP. The selling price is 2 lakhs rupees. The selling price is 2 lakhs rupees minus the cost price is 1,70,000. So rupees 30,000 become a profit. The profit equal to rupees 30,000. Then profit percentage. Profit percentage is equal to, formula is profit by cost price into 100. The profit we got 30,000 by cost price is 1,70,000 into 100. Here 4 zeros and here 4 zeros cancel. Yes. Now here 3 into 100, that is 300 by 17. 300 by 70. Let us do it here. 370. 17 ones are 17. So 13. 130 will be left over. So 17 sevens are, okay, 17 8s are 126. 17 8s are 136 actually. 17 sevens are 119. 77s are 119. Then here 120. 11 will be left over. So 17 whole 11 by 17. That will be a 17 whole 11 by 17. Or not, if you cancel it directly, you will get the 17 points. I have solved it here. 17.64%. ఇంకా చేస్తే ఇక్కడ పాయింట్ పెట్టుకొని 0 చేస్తే ఇక్కడ 6 17 6 102. We get here for 8 it become 18 no 17 4s. Okay, 17 4s will be possible here. Then 34 68. Okay, 68 will be getting like this. So 17.64% after the decimal 2 points. Then the profit percent will be 17.64%. This will be. Now the next we go for the question number 13. Question number 13. Lalita took a parcel from a hotel to celebrate her birthday with her friends. Lalita took one parcel from the hotel to celebrate her birthday. So it was billed with rupees 1,450 rupees with including VAT, 5% of VAT. There is a 5% VAT, including 5% of VAT. In a hotel's bills, definitely they will give you either GST or VAT. Nowadays, the GST is including. Before it was, they used to use the VAT also. In some of the hotels, they are putting VATs. So the complete bill is including 5% of VAT is 1,450 rupees. The Lalita asked to some more discount. She asked some more discount. She asked for some discount. Then hotel manager gives 8% discount on the billed amount. Then hotel manager he gave 8% discount on the billed amount, that is 1,450. Now find the actual amount that Lalita has to pay to the hotel manager. How much amount she had to pay? Simple. Here we write the 13th one. Very simple question here. So what the billed amount was, including 5% of that, the billed amount including 5% of VAT equal to, including 5% of VAT, that is 1,450 rupees. So the discount he gave, that equal to 8%. The discount he gave 8%. Then we need to find how much amount she had to pay to the hotel manager. The amount has to pay by Lalita. Lalita have to pay the amount to the hotel manager. The amount have to pay. The amount has to pay to the hotel owner. Hotel owner equal to, how much amount I have to pay? See, 1,450 from this discount they gave. So minus how much discount? 8% of 1,450. 8% of 1,450 rupees they have to pay. See now, let us find out rupees. 1,450 minus, here it is 8 by 100 into 1,450. Then here 10 and 10 get cancelled. 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. 4 left, that become 45. 5 9s are 45. Then 2 1s are 2 4s are 80. That means rupees 1,450 minus 8 into 4 into 29. That is rupees 1,450 minus 4 9s are 36. 3 carry. 4 2s are 8 plus 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. So rupees 116 you got less. That means you got a rupees 116. So she have to pay 1,450 minus 116. Here it is 10, it is 4. 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. Here she have to pay rupees 1334. Now Lalita have to pay 334 rupees. Actually the bill amount is 1450, but hotel manager gave 8% discount. And 8% discount is the 8% of 1450 is 160 rupees. That means hotel owner is given 116 rupees discount. Discount on ఏం చేయాలి ఇప్పుడు 116 షేర్ పే నో from the 1450 you subtract this discount amount we get 1334. So Lalita have to pay 1334 rupees to the hotel owner. Now next we go for 14th question. Yes, the 14th question is that, see, it is a tabled one, so we have to go for this. I will draw the table. Just I pause my video. Now here the 14th question, here given first serial number, then items, diamond, pressure cooker and face powder, and on this the GST will be applied. We know the goods and service taxes, it will be same throughout the country. The on diamond there is a 3% GST, on pressure cooker 12% of GST, face powder there is 28% of GST. So see, including GST, this is the bill. GST was included in this, it is not a original price. Now we have to find out the original price without the GST. GST లేకుండా ఎంత ఉంటుంది ప్రైస్ అనేది ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. సో విత్ GST they given a price, without GST we have to find. See, and pressure cooker 12% is. Now we'll find out the original price. Original price of diamond. Let's find out original price of diamond. Diamond equal original price of diamond. What will the original price of diamond? Tell me. Here 3% he applied GST on this. It is a 3% of it. So we'll find out the 3% of amount and we'll subtract from this. That is rupees 10,300 minus, we have to subtract now this 3%, including 3% it is. This including 3% of GST amount we have to subtract. అంటే 3% ఇంక్లూడ్ చేసి ఇంత కమ్ముతాడు మనం. యాక్చువల్గా 3% GST లేకపోతే మనకి ఎంత వచ్చేది అది ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. సో వితౌట్ GST now 3% of 10,300 rupees, 10,300. Let us find out rupees 10,300 minus 3 by 100 into rupees 10,300. Two zeros get cancelled. Let us see, rupees 10,300 into here 3 into rupees 103. 3 into 103. When two zeros cancel here. Then 10,300 into, sorry, not into, it is subtraction. Sorry, it is minus and minus, it will be minus. So 3 3s are 9, 3 zeros are 0, 3 1s are 3. Rupees 309 rupees will be less. So here 10,300 minus 309 rupees we have to subtract. See, it will be 9 and it is 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. 10 minus 9 is 1. And here 9 minus 0 is 9. 3 minus 3 is 0. And here, sorry, it will be 2, no? Sorry, 2. So if we borrow 1 from here, so 2 minus 3 is not possible. So it is a 9 and it is a 12. 12 minus 3 is 9 and 9. 9,991 rupees. Rupees 9,991 rupees. The original price will be rupees 9,991 only. But with GST we are paying. So with GST we are paying 10,300. Now let me find out here 10,300 only, no? Yes. The billed amount was 10,300. It was given in the, yes. So 9,991. So now we'll find out the same way we have to find out the remaining two. Here the original price of pressure cooker. Original price of pressure cooker. pressure cooker. The original price of pressure cooker, here actually original price will be here rupees 3360 minus 12% GST on it. 12% of GST, that is minus 12% of 3360. So we get see rupees 3360 minus, it is 12 by 100 into 3360. 1010 get cancelled here. Here 2 5s are, here 2 6s are. Okay, in 5 table we cancel 5 1s are 5. Here 5 6s are 30, 3 left. That becomes 36. 5 7s are 35. 1 left. 1 left. That means here it is 1 nothing but 0.0 and 5 to the 10. That means here rupees 3360 minus 6 into 67.2. So rupees 3360 minus rupees 6 to the 12, 1 carry, 6 7 the 42 plus 1 43, 4 carry, 6 6 the 36 plus 4, that is 40. So simple, that is 403 rupees 20 paisa. Let us subtract this 403 rupees 20 paisa will subtract from 3360 rupees minus 403 into 20 paisa. This 20 paisa no, here we write 00 paisa. Now it become a 5. This is 9. This is 9. So it is 0 however. 9 minus 2. Sorry, it is 10 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 3 is 6. 5 minus 0 is 5. And here 33 minus 4 is 29. So we have to pay 2956 rupees 80 paisa. 2956 rupees 80 paisa. 2956.80 paisa they have to pay. Simple. That is 12%. In the same way, 2956 rupees 80 paisa they have to pay. Now let me rub this now, or not, let me do there only. The original price of paste powder. The original price of paste powder is equal to, actually what is the price with GST? It is rupees 256. From this we have to subtract this 28% of GST of 256. So let's simple that 256 rupees minus 28 by 100 into rupees 256. Okay, let us cancel here in the 4 table. 4 25 is 100, 4 7 are 28. Now in 25 table we will cancel this 256 in 25 table. 25 ones are 25, figure 0. Here there is a 6. Okay, here we put a point or not. 21 zeros are, yes, or not. 25 tens are directly, 25 tens are 250, we get 6.0. It is possible, no? How many times? 2 times, that is 50. Again you got 10, you can write 100. 4, that means 100. 25 4 is 100. 10.24 rupees 256 minus 7 into rupees 10.24 paisa. That is rupees 256 minus 10.24 into 7. 7 4 is 28, 2 carry, 7 2 is 14 plus 2, 16, 1 carry, 7 0 is 0 plus 1, 1, 7 1 is 7. So up to 2 digits, 71.68 rupees, 71.68 rupees. Then let us subtract by 256 rupees. That we have to subtract from 256 minus 71.68 paisa. Here we write 2 zeros. See, here it become a 5, it is 9 and 10. 10 minus 2 is, 12 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 6 is 3. Point. 5 minus 1 is 4. And here it become a 1 and 15. It is a 18. 184.32. So actually original price is rupees 184.32 paisa. Rupees 184.32 paisa. See that this is the original prices excluding GST. It is not. It is including GST. It is excluding GST. That means without GST, this is the original prices. With the GST, they got this. So please mind. Now we have only 2 more problems of this exercise, and we will finish up this as soon as possible. Now it's time. See, very thoroughly and slowly we have to do the problems. Yes. Then a cell phone company fixed the price of cell phones rupees 4,500. A dealer purchased cell phone on which he paid 12% GST additionally. He purchased the cell phones for 4,500 rupees. He purchased the cell phone for 4,500 rupees. But again, he also paid 12% of GST on it. 12% of GST on 4,500. Then it will be increases. GST will be increases the selling price, no? So 4,500 కన్నా ఎక్కువ పే చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. 4,500 ఓన్లీ ఫర్ సెల్ ఫోన్. దాని మీద GST కూడా ఉంది. ఎంత 12%. ఈ 4,500 ప్లస్ 12% ఎంత అవుతుంది? So how much you have to pay to the GST and what is the purchase of cell phone? ఎంత GST పే చేయాలి? మొత్తం సెల్ ఫోన్ ప్రైస్ ఎంత అని అడిగింది. So that is 15th question solution now. Okay, the cost price of cell phone. The cost price of cell phone. The cost price of cell phone. The cost price of cell phone rupees 4,500. 4,500. GST equal to 12%. He paid GST 12%. The amount of GST now. Amount of GST equal to. There is a heavy rain here. I hope you are getting a little disturb you are getting. Please try to adjust. Okay. Amount of GST is how much amount he paid as GST? That is 12% of on this 12% of amount. How much? 12% of 4,500. That means rupees 12 by 100 into 4,500. Rupees 4,500. So 2 zeros and 2 zeros get cancelled. That is 12 into rupees 45. 12 5 are 60. 6 carry. Okay. 12 4s are 48. 48 and 54. 48 plus 6 is 54. That is 540 rupees. 540 rupees he paid a GST. Then the original, how much did the dealer pay to the GST? Okay, how much the amount paid for GST? The amount paid for GST. How much amount paid? Rupees 540 rupees he paid on the GST. Yes. 6 carry for 48 54. Yes. Now what is the purchase of cell phone? Then what is the total cost of cell phone? The final amount of cost price. The final cost price of cell phone. The final cost price of cell phone with GST is equal to, actually it is only rupees 4,500 plus GST amount rupees 540 rupees. So 4,500 plus 540 04015. That is rupees 5,040. Now you have paid 5,040 rupees on the mobile and cell phone. He paid 5,040 rupees. And last one of this exercise. With that we'll complete this now. Exercise. So here 16th one, try to understand the question once. 16th one is very easy one. A super bazaar prices an item in rupees and paisa. In a super bazaar, the amount, the price of the item in rupees and paisa. అంటే సూపర్ బజార్లో ఒక ఐటమ్ తీసుకున్నాడు. సో an item, the price will be in the rupees and paisa. Suppose 15 rupees 60 paisa, 14 rupees 30 paisa, in that way. So there in the rupees and in paisa. So when 4% sale tax అంటే VAT. When 4% sale tax is added, actually amount rupees పైసాలో ఉంది, ఎంత ఉందో మనకు తెలియదు. సో సపోజ్ x rupees ఉందనుకుందాం, x rupees and so also paisa. Then 4% tax is added on that item. No rounding is necessary because the result exactly in rupees. No rounding is necessary because the result అంటే 4% సేల్ ట్యాక్స్ యాడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఆ రిజల్ట్ అనేది ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా రౌండింగ్ రూపంలో అంటే రౌండ్ అప్ నెంబర్ అయింది, పైసాస్ లేకుండా. ఇప్పుడు 12 రూపీస్ 50 పైసా ఉంటే అది 4% ఆఫ్ ట్యాక్స్ యాడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత అది 13 రూపీస్ 14 రూపీస్ రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ నెంబర్ అయింది అనమాట. ఓకే, దెన్ n rupees, exactly in n rupees. When n is a positive integer, find the smallest value of n. Find the smallest value of n. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఆ అమౌంట్ ఎంత అని ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయమన్నాడు. n వాల్యూ అంటే ఆ స్మాలెస్ట్ వాల్యూ ఎంత అని చెప్పేసి ఫైండ్ అవుట్. సో we don't know that what is the price of an item. Let us assume that the price of an item, let us assume that the price of an item, is equal to x rupees and paisa. The price of an item in rupees and paisa. The price of an item in rupees and paisa equal to x. Rupees and paisa అంటే అది rupees and paisa లో ఉంది. So now what we have to do it here was the question actually. See, the price of an item in rupees and paisa. This is the question. Yes, I didn't get. Yes, now here on this the 4% of VAT, the sale tax is the sale tax or VAT, value added tax is 4% on item. 4% on item. But he said that the sale tax or VAT is a 4% on this item. So here the total amount will be, okay, the rounding rupees will be, like you see, actually it is a x rupees. It is a x rupees plus on this 4% of, according to the problem, no? According to the problem, right? According to the problem ప్రకారం ఏంటి, ఈ x రూపీస్ ప్లస్ ఈ x రూపీస్ పైన 4% ఆఫ్ ట్యాక్స్ ఇస్తాడు. సో 4% ఆఫ్ దిస్ x రూపీస్, 4% ఆఫ్ దిస్ x రూపీస్ and paisa plus on this item he added 4% of sale tax. So it will be a n number of rupees, that is n is a rounding number. As you said, n is a rounding number and a positive integer. Here n is a positive integer. అంటే n అనేది ఒక రౌండింగ్ నెంబర్ అన్నాడు. అంటే 4% ఆఫ్ ట్యాక్స్ యాడ్ చేసినప్పుడు అది రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ నెంబర్ అయింది అన్నాడు కదా, అదే n. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు మనం యాడ్ చేద్దాం. మనం 4 ప్లస్ హియర్ 4/100 into x, 4/100 into x. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, దట్ ఈక్వల్ టు n. See, x can be written as x/1 plus 4 into x, that is 4x by 100, that equal to n. Now let it take a cross multiplication at LHS side. 1 into 100 into x, 100x plus 4x equal to n. 100x plus 4x, that is 104x by 100, that equal to n. మనకి x వాల్యూ కావాలి కదా, సో So 100 and 104, you transfer the side. So we get x equal to, already there is a n here. So 100 is dividing to the x. So it becomes multiplication by this 104 is multiplying. So it will be divides 104. So 4 table lo cancel chedam. 4 2s are 8. 2 left, 4 5s are 20. And this is 4 26 are. So exactly you got x equal to n into 25 by 26. Then see that if you want to divide into the such a numbers, that means if 36 is in a multiple, okay, if 26 is a number which comes multiples of the smallest multiple of 36 will be here, we have to take, then n value should be like 13, 26, 39 and so on. If you take a multiples of 13 there, if you take a multiples of 13 here, if you take a multiples of 13, 26, 39, okay, then 52, you take any number, ఈ 13 తీసుకోవాలని లేదు, నువ్వు 26 తీసుకున్నా పర్లేదు, 26 తీసుకున్నా మీకు సేమ్ ఆన్సర్ వస్తుంది. హౌ యూ గెట్ ద సేమ్ ఆన్సర్, ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ దాట్. సో మీరు సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయండి. ఇప్పుడు ఈ ప్రాబ్లం చేసిన తర్వాత వస్తుంది. సపోజ్ లెట్ మీ టేక్ ఏ 13 హియర్. వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్, సి x ఈక్వల్ టు 13 into 25 by if n equal to 13, if n equal to 13, then 13 by 26. See, 13 ones are 32s are 2 ones are 2, 12.50, nothing but 25 lo half enta 12 rupees 50 paisa. Then x equal to is 12 rupees 50 paisa. X equal to 12 rupees 50 paisa. Then the price of an item in rupees and paisa, that is 12 rupees 50 paisa. Enta price of an item enta 12 rupees 50 paisa. ఆ ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ ఐటమ్ ఎంత 12 rupees 50 paisa ఉంటుంది. 12 rupees 50 paisa. మనం ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసుకుందాం చూడండి. See, now 12 rupees 50 paisa. Then add 4% of amount for this. 4% of 12 rupees 50 paisa. Say 4 by 100 into 12 rupees 50 paisa. Then here we get, now here we will get the 4 no into 12 rupees 50 paisa. This fraction you change like a decimal like this. Then multiply now 12.50 into 0.4, sorry 0.04. Let us multiply by 4. Only multiply by 4 now. 4 zeros are 0, 4 5s are 20, 2 carry. Okay, 4 2s are 8 plus 2, 10, 1 carry, and 4 1s are 4. 4 1s are 4 plus 1, 5. So count cheyama. Any decimal digits 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 decimal digits now. 1, 2, 3, 4.0. Ante 50 paisa vastadi. It's nothing but 0.50 only. These zeros are not calculated. Only rupees we are calculating now. That means 50 paisa. The 4% of 12.50 will be 50 paisa. And actually manaki enta, see now, the actually we paid 12 rupees 50 paisa plus the 4% of 12 rupees 50 paisa is only a 50 paisa. That become a 13 rupees. That become a 13 rupees. 12 rupees 50 paisa plus 50 paisa. That is 13 rupees. If you take 26 here, what happens? 26 will be cancelled. Then we will get 25 rupees an item. 25 rupees an item. Then we'll be calculating. If you calculate the same, we'll be getting an answer like that. So therefore, see, so require the value of an article. So find the smallest value of n. Therefore, the smallest value of n here. This also you need to write. Okay. When you got this 12 rupees 50 paisa, when n equal to 13. Therefore, the smallest value of n equal to 13 rupees. The smallest value of n, the smallest one తీసుకోవాలి ఇక్కడ. అందుకే స్మాలెస్ట్ వన్ తీసుకున్నాం. ఇక్కడ 26 39 కాకుండా మనం స్మాలెస్ట్ వన్ తీసుకున్నాం అంటే ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా 12 rupees 50 paisa వచ్చింది. So the smallest value of n will take as a 30. So this also you have to write in a rough work. R naught, after this step you maintain this. Okay, the smallest value n equal to now. N equal to 13 you can write there. You continue here. This answer has to be continued. Simple. 4% of that. R naught. This if you are confusing, let me write once again. Let me write once again here. Therefore, n equal to rupees 12 rupees 50 paisa plus 4% of 12 rupees 50 paisa. Then n equal to rupees 12 rupees 50 paisa plus 4 by 100 into 12 rupees 50 paisa. Then n equal to rupees 12 rupees 50 paisa plus this if you multiply you get 0.50 paisa. Then when n equal to 13 rupees. Therefore the smallest value of n, therefore the smallest value of n equal to 13 rupees. I hope you understood this. R naught you listen once again. Here we have to take smallest value only. Okay, not 26 and 39. The smallest value when you take 13, then only you will get in the rupees and paisa. నువ్వు 26 తీసుకున్నా 39 తీసుకున్నా రూపీస్ అండ్ పైసాలో రాదు, అందుకని చెప్పేసి 13 తీసుకున్నాను. 13 తీసుకుంటేనే రూపీస్ అండ్ పైసాలో వస్తుంది. సో రిమెంబర్ దిస్ విల్ బి ఏ సేమ్ 4% యాక్చువల్ రూపీస్ ఎక్స్, దెన్ 4% ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ ప్లస్, సో ఇది 4% ఆఫ్ సేల్ ట్యాక్స్, ఒరిజినల్ అమౌంట్ ప్లస్ సేల్ ట్యాక్స్. సో ఇట్ విల్ బి కంటిన్యూస్ లైక్ దిస్. You will come till here, then you take n equal to 13. The smallest value of n equal to 13. That's it. Okay, I hope you understood this exercise completely. You practice once or twice completely this exercise, because these exercises will be help you a lot in the further. That's it for this class now. Have a nice day. Thank you.